So what you're looking at here is a HikVision web camera, right? It's an HD series webcam. Now I'm making this video because I wanted the camera specifically to do the kind of videography that I'm doing here right now, which is primarily top-down perspective. And the reason I have the perspective is because I want to do a lot of demonstration. So I was looking for something that was good quality and affordable and not going to break the bank. It needed to get the job done. So this camera is an HD webcam by HikVision. The company is very into doing security camera footage and those types of things for home security. So it's not a famous computer brand, at least I think by any measure. But yeah, if you look at the box, it tells you that it's a 1080p USB 2.0 webcam. The model number is a DS-U02, right? And it tells you on the side of the box that it's USB plug and play, HD output, built-in microphone with 360-degree horizontal rotation. So for the purpose of the video, we're going to do the unboxing and then we're going to do the actual testing of the microphone and the webcam itself, because the whole purpose is to see the quality of the webcam. And this is it. This is the box. I've seen other YouTubers that unbox these things, but they don't actually have the HikVision logo on them. They look like plain boxes, but this one seems to have come with a very nice box itself. It's just very compact. It's actually bigger than I expected. But yeah. There we go. Not much in it. You've got a little instruction booklet. And these are the different cameras that HikVision make, by the way. This is the other one that I was looking into. These are actually newer models. This would be actually more like what your home security cam looks like. But I'm not going to look at that anyways. But yeah, there it is. It's very basic. You can see inside the box, it's just got a USB cable. And then there's the camera itself. And I'm going to put that down there. I don't think there's, yeah, there really isn't anything else inside the box. I'm going to put everything back in here and put that aside. But yeah, this is it. This is the webcam. So it's got a nice little sticker here, and just to see that 360 feature seems to be pretty obvious. And it doesn't have, it's only one axis, by the way, so there's no like up down tilt motion of the camera. It's just 360. And it's got a nice little sticker on the top here. I'm going to peel that out later. And then it's got one covering the nice little HikVision logo. It doesn't have what I would call a security filter on the front. So a lot of cameras where the lens is, you'll have a little cap that can cover this. Some modern cameras actually have it electronic. And then you can see right in the front here, there's two very tiny, there's one hole here and one hole here. And I think these are your microphones. And that's obviously a camera lens. And the body of the camera actually lowers down like this. So you can see it lowers down on the side of the camera. I don't actually believe that this comes off, but I'm somebody that will fidget and actually take it off, but I'm not gonna. The reason I chose this camera over all the other ones is because of this. Not many webcams have a mount like this. This particular mount is so that you can mount this to a tripod. Sometimes when you buy a camera, it'll come with a tripod like this, which is a very, very basic tripod. Now these things are collapsible and they come with this little attachment here. It's like a little screw, and this tiny little screw is what attaches your webcam. So if you want to move your webcam freely, then you can mount it to this, and then you can use this. And then if you have what we would call something that looks like this, which is an actual camera body for a tripod body and a tripod mount. You can see above it, it has this little screw here, and your webcam can actually mount to this, and then it can serve more purposes than just hanging on top of your computer. And not everybody has a computer that they're going to want to put a camera on top of it. Even your screen, you know, you might damage your screen, you might not be able to balance it properly, but yeah, there it is right there. And yeah, this little thing here is the whole reason that I've gotten it. And it's 1080p I don't know what frame rate. I'm sure it's only going to be 30 FPS. But yeah, there it is. I'm going to be using this primarily for doing tutorial videos for children. So it doesn't need to be anything 4K based. It's going to be educational based. And I might even use it for a few personal videos as well, like just showcasing stuff. But for the top-down perspective, this camera works perfectly. If you're using something like a GoPro, for example, which is something like this, these things have a battery life. And when you're recording, they can overheat. This is a common issue with most GoPros. Even if you're using something like a phone, your phone, because of this camera, will often overheat. And you can't record as long as you want to. So you're restricted, and you're expected to not make any mistakes when you're recording that kind of a footage. And this is the kind of mount that you would need for a phone. You can see even the mount here has this little attachment here, and this one has it on both sides, and it separates and the phone fits in the middle. So these types of webcams, the more expensive, more premium ones, like the Sony, I think it's a Sony Brio, no, what is it, the Logitech. It's the Logitech Brio, not Sony. It's a Logitech Brio. They've got a 300 and a 500 series, and I think they even have a 100 series. But the more premium ones have the mounts at the bottom. So this is actually the whole selling point. But the other advantage of this camera is it's very affordable. This particular camera you can get on the market right now for less than $20 if you get it on sale, which is a very, very, very good rate. Most cameras, most premium cameras, especially in the 1080p range, no joke, they're upwards of $40. So I'm obviously in the South African market. I only paid $400 for this, which is fantastic. The next best premium option that I had was honestly, I was looking at $1,500 just for one, so it wasn't worth it. But the audio that you're hearing right now is from my Mayono microphone, and I've actually got a secondary audio from my camera right now, which is my regular D3400 Nikon. So I'm going to plug this into the computer, and I'm actually going to record a footage of this so that you can get a true video footage of this particular camera. And I'll actually use the audio that's on this microphone only, so then you can actually have a good comparison of the microphone to regular audio, at least the audio that I'm using. One of the features that you have of this particular camera is that the perspective, the field of view, so what you're capable of seeing. You see, in my camera you can only see about this much of space. This is no more than, I would say, just under 30 centimeters of space on the table. Whereas this particular webcam, now most webcams are giving you this amount of space, but this particular webcam is actually giving you quite a bit larger space. So if you're somebody that needs more to be shown in what you're doing and what you're working with, then yes, this is a very good camera for you. But if you don't want people seeing what you're doing, and if you're using it for like meetings, and if you're using it for teaching and you want the privacy, then you obviously don't want something that has such a large field of view. So yeah, we're going to be back now, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like.